Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another Facebook Live. My name is Brenda Lanigan, and today I'm going to be talking about sleeping. I've heard from so many different people that they are having difficulty sleeping and only getting maybe a couple hours, or some are really sleeping a long time and for 10 to 12 hours and maybe still tired during the day after all that sleep. So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks today on some different things that you can do while you're at home to help you get back into the realm of sleep, and so that you can rejuvenate your body, because that does have a really big impact on your physical and mental health. So the first thing that you might want to consider if you have been having just a couple hours a night sleep is to determine whether you are, let me think about this, your sleep cycles might be a little messed up right now. So maybe if you've been up late at night, maybe watching your favorite show and not getting to bed till 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, and then you've started to do that on a regular basis, then it's really going to mess up your whole circadian rhythm. And one way to combat that would be to look at maybe a supplement like melatonin. What that helps you do is, hello Jeff, thanks for tuning in, I appreciate that. What that does is it recalibrates your body and your sleep system. So that's one way to do it. Now, the important thing to remember when you're using melatonin is you take it about, hey Vanessa, thanks for tuning in, is you take it about 40 minutes before you go to sleep. So what that does is you need to tell your body that you're going to bed. So you need to make up some rituals for going to bed. So I know a lot of people have rituals first thing in the morning. They get up, they do different things. Thank you. Maybe I need to lower this just a bit. I had it set up good, but thanks for oh crap. No, we don't want to be turning anything off. There we go. All right, we don't want to be cutting my chin off. Thanks, Vanessa. So you want to create some rituals in the evening. So whether that's, turning off the TV maybe an hour before you go to bed, or even before that, maybe reading a book, having a bath, putting your pajamas on, whatever it is that you do. And you're letting your body, and you need to keep up with this. So doing it every night so that your body understands that, okay, we're slowing down. We need to get ready to go to bed. So those different things can really help with that. And including with melatonin, that really helps your body switch back into a sleep cycle. So some of the things that you should look at ending before you go to bed is watching anything like, don't be watching the news or Facebook or anything on the computer, because the lights from that activate your brain, so it gets moving again. So what you want to do is you want to slow that down. So if you've got paper books, that's a good thing, and maybe read or journal. Journal's a really good thing, especially for those who can't sleep due to the fact that they have their brain just won't shut off. And that can be really difficult because you are just thinking and thinking and thinking and nothing is stopping. So journaling, it's called the brain dump, and you just get all of that stuff that's running around in your brain, you get it out on paper. Now, you don't have to read it if you don't want. It doesn't have to be in any type of sentence structure or proper grammar. You can scribble if you want. It's your book and it's your journal. So however you can get those emotions and those feelings and whatever's in your head out, do it whatever way works best for you. Now, you could have the to-do list in there, and I know way back before I would faithfully write my to-do list, which I do on a daily basis, but there'd be one thing that I wouldn't put down on my to-do list, and I'd be thinking about it and thinking about it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to forget about it. Then I dream about it, and it just drove me nuts. But if I had written it down, it would have been so much easier, and my brain would have been like, all right, it's written down. I'm not going to forget about it, and I'm good to go. So, making that to-do list, but maybe do it around supper time. Think about your day. Go through the day and what worked, what didn't, where you can make some changes. Maybe there's some things where it's like, wow, I really wasted that day, and then you work on doing it better the next day. Or it's like, wow, I rocked today and it was just totally amazing, and I'm going to do more of that tomorrow. So whatever it is, do more of it, or, change it the next day, because tomorrow's a new day. And you have a whole other day to do things. So doing your to-do list at that time, it's not revving your mind up going, oh yeah, I got to do this and this and this and this and this. What we're trying to do before bed is to slow that brain down and just get everything out. Your to-do list is already done. You don't have to think about it. It'll be there in the morning when you wake up. If you do think of something, jot it down and then forget about it. And another thing to remember is your colors. So I had mentioned that last week when I had the Facebook Live. Colors are so important, and they impact our lives every single day. They impact our body physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and they really, really work. So one thing that you can do is take a look around. Take a look at your bedroom. What colors do you have in there? Are they nice cooling colors or neutral colors? So cooling colors of blue, indigo, and violet. Or neutral colors like taupes and camel colors, different things like that. Or is it more of, you got your hot colors going on, your reds and your oranges and things like that. So really, maybe do an assessment of your bedroom. You've got some time, so do an assessment, see what's in there. What color are your bed sheets? What color are your walls? What color pajamas do you wear? All those different things really make an impact. And if they are more of the hot colors, then either put those things in the closet or change them, because those hot colors get you motivated. So those are things that you want to, if you're having trouble getting your butt moving in the morning, those are the colors you want to use then. But when you're slowing down and you're relaxing, it's those nice blues and purples that you want to bring in, because your body recognizes those colors, and it will help you relax and take all that in and do some deep breathing. Deep breathing helps. It puts us in a meditative state, and it also helps calm us. So even if we do it's called a box breathing. So if everybody wants to do this with me, take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And you can count and go like, as you breathe in, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you let it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you do that, it helps slow your breathing. It helps get more oxygen into your body. And it just helps with the settling and the relaxing. So all these different things can really, really help set the tone for your body to recognize that, hey, it's time for sleep. Now, there could be another reason why you're not sleeping. Maybe you've got some things that you're thinking about all day. Maybe you should have said something, or maybe there was something that you shouldn't have said, and it's just eaten you alive inside. And with all this time that we have right now, that we have with ourselves, as well as with our families, it can be really difficult when those emotions and those feelings start coming up and they're in the forefront now. So when we were working every day and busy, we could kind of push those emotions to the side and those feelings and not really deal with them. But they might be coming up right now, and that might be why you're having trouble sleeping as well. So to this is another really good journaling exercise that you can do. And it's really, really helpful because we need to acknowledge our feelings and our emotions. They are helping us and they are telling us things. So when we acknowledge them, we're not saying that they're good, bad, otherwise. All we're doing is, all right, these are my emotions. This is how I'm feeling. And we're going to move on. So this is a really good exercise for journaling as well, is writing down what you're feeling. Hey, Rhonda and Bill, thanks for tuning in. Nice to connect with you guys. Awesome. So when we're dealing with our feelings and our emotions, really connect with what's going on. So as I mentioned before, if you said some words that it's like, crap, I really shouldn't have said that, write it down and get it out, because you said the words. You can't take them back. All you can do is learn from the experience. And that's what these things are. They're experiences. They're lessons. They're why we are here. We are here to learn things. Hey, Justice. Hey, Nikki. Thanks for tuning in, honey. We are here to learn things and experience. So instead of considering things good or bad, or, oh my goodness, I really messed up today, what can you learn from it? Because that's the most important thing. When you can learn from it, then it hasn't been a waste of time, and it's not going to come up and bite you in the butt again. You're going to be done with it and you're going to move on to something else. You will have learned whatever it is you need to learn, and off you go. Hey, Jan, to the next thing you want to do. So really take some time with this and really find out, okay, what did I do today? What do I need to learn from this? What can I learn? What's the teachable moment? We always do these teachable moments with our kids, like, oh, this is a really good teachable moment. Well, let's take this and really look into and teach ourselves something, what we need to find out or change within ourselves. Because a lot of times when people may say something that may hurt us or just rub us the wrong way, it's because there's something inside us that we want to change. So if we look at it and really, really look at it, instead of just kind of skimming the surface going, well, they really upset me and, that's on them, take a look and see what's inside and see what's going on, and really take a look and write down what it is that's going on inside you. Hey, Alex, thanks for tuning in. Because there's a lot of wonderful things that you're going to find out about yourself that you didn't know. And a lot of those things are going to be really cool. Instead of all these things that are going wrong or upsetting, things like that, there is so many wonderful things that are going on inside you and are just waiting to come out and waiting for somebody to sit down and listen, to uncover that box, to find out all about that special person that is inside you. So for those that are having trouble sleeping, try some of these different tips that I explain to you. But really, this is a really, really good time to really go deep and find out what's going on inside. Find out what you're made of, because you're made of wonderful, wonderful things. And yes, Vanessa, true self, absolutely. It's your true self in there. It's not that person that you show to the world. Deep down inside, your soul is just like, let me out and let me talk, because I've got lots to say. And there's so many wonderful things that you could be doing that you're not even aware of. So during this time, just from experience, I've just been, Facebook Live, come on. Anybody that knows me is like, oh, Brenda's not going to do that, even if she could find the button, and I did today. So that's pretty amazing. I was on time and everything. Last week was pretty, a little bit hairy there, and Monday was even a little bit hairier than that because I couldn't find the darn button. So today I'm good, but just those specific things have shot me forward so far that there's no turning back now. I'm comfortable doing Facebook Lives, which usually when Vanessa and I would be at a show, you know, Vanessa would be like, Brenda, wave to the camera, because she'd be doing Facebook Live and I'd be trying to hide in the background. But here I am, out front and center, and this is me now. So I have been doing a lot of self-reflection and just learning about, it's a fear. And that's all it is. It's false evidence appearing real. And that's all it is. It's something in my mind that was saying, oh no, you don't want to do that because that's just really scary. Hey, Terry. So once I got past that and pushed myself and stuck my big toe over my comfort zone, and then the rest of me followed, there's so many wonderful opportunities that are opening up now. It is absolutely amazing. And I'm able to talk to everybody all at once, which is really cool at this, especially at this time when we can't get together and we can't see each other in person. It's nice to be able to connect and, you know, be able to share what I'm learning. And it's just so much fun to be able to do this and see what I can accomplish. So for all of us right now, what goals are you setting? If anybody's set any cool goals, write them in the chat and share them. What are you working on? What are you wanting to learn? What are you learning right now? What things are you doing? Oh, thank you, Alex. Hey, Jennifer. Nice to see you. So really decide, there's so many different opportunities online right now for learning new things. So many different, I'm trying to think of, Vanessa, if you can write it in, the courses where we're taking right now with the one company that it's like $50 a course, and oh my goodness, the amount of information you get is phenomenal. So there's just so many opportunities, hey BJ, for you to learn and to do things and to share with others and create. How many times have we said, oh, if I have more time, I'd like to paint, or I'd like to do this, or whatever it is. You got time, so do something. And that engages the brain. So when nighttime comes, it's tired. So it wants to go to bed because you, oh, Center of Excellence. Thanks, Vanessa. So Center of Excellence is a wonderful learning institution that provides all these different courses. And right now they have a special on right now. So Canadian, it's about $50 a course. And they've got oodles of them on there. So definitely check it out. And I know Bill and Rhonda, they're getting excited. They've got a new shop that's going to be opening. I've been working hard on that. I've been seeing the pictures and I'm so excited. I can hardly wait to see it. So, you know, keep tuned for that as well. But there's just so many opportunities right now for us to engage our brains. And what that does is that helps us balance our bodies. So if we're moving every day, that's helping out with the physical aspect of ourselves. The mental aspect is learning and teaching and helping somebody else learn something. That's our mental aspect. And then we've got our emotions, which we need to acknowledge and realize that we can't just keep putting them away and stuffing them away, because then other things come up and it will continue to bite us in the butt the more we don't pay attention. So look at it now, move past it, and move on to bigger and better things. And then the spiritual aspect of yourself is meditation. Are you meditating? And that doesn't mean sitting for an hour in a cross-legged position with your legs going numb and trying not to think about the things that keep going through your brain. Go for a walk. Get out in nature. Sit with your back against a tree. Hug a tree. Sit with a plant. Take a look at the intricacies of that plant and all the little veins and all the things that are going on in that plant. And activate your brain. My clothes are sliding off? Oh, thank you. Vanessa's like my director in the background here. So thank you, Vanessa. And thank you again for the nice blue top, because I am in blue this week. So I am doing a lot of research on the different colors, because that is what I love to do. So blue is, I started Blue today. So Blue is also talking about your truth and standing in your truth and sharing. So those are wonderful aspects. But for the sleep, just activate your brain, get it thinking, get it doing something, and not all these things that are running around in your brain going, oh, you can't do that. Oh, what are you thinking about that? No, you can't do that. Get it in something positive. Do something different. Thank you. Just activate your brain, because then when it comes to the evening, your brain's going to go, oh my goodness, I am exhausted. You have worked my brain and it's time for bed. So those are some of the things that I can suggest for you, as well as I'll just recap everything for the people that came in a little bit after 11. But some of the tricks for having, if you're having trouble sleeping, is the color assessment. Take a look at your bedroom. What colors are in there? Go towards more of the neutral colors or the cool colors for pajamas, bed sheets, bedspreads, and your whole bedroom. If there's a lot of red, if you can, put it in the closet for the night if it's overpowering, just so that your body can get a good night's sleep. Brain dumping with journaling, which is just getting everything out of your body or your brain and getting it down on paper. Writing a to-do list around supper time, so that's not the thing that you're thinking about before you go to bed. So all these different things can help you get a good night's sleep. Oh, and the melatonin as well. So creating those rituals before bedtime are going to be really, really helpful. So if you decide to take a melatonin, take it about 40 minutes before you go to bed, and then begin those rituals. Shut the TV off. Don't watch the news. Get off Facebook. Start reading or journaling or doing these things that are going to help your brain shut down. And you're letting your body know that, okay, we're getting ready for bed. Brush your teeth, have a bath or whatever it is. Put your pajamas on and create these rituals so they're every night. It's not, well, I'm going to do it one night and then you don't do it for a week and you're up watching Netflix all night. Try and do it so that it's at the same time every night. And before you know it, you'll be back in a regular sleep cycle. Your circadian rhythm will be back in sync, and you'll be getting those hours of sleep that you need in order to rejuvenate your body and to make you feel better. Because what happens when we don't get enough sleep, our body, our physical body, does not regenerate like it should. And it also affects our mental and our emotions. I remember when I used to work midnights at the nonprofit agency when I was a social service worker. I cannot work midnights because my brain goes nuts. I am just like a totally different person. I snap on everybody. My brain goes to all these wild and horrible things that are going to happen. And yeah, it is just a nasty thing. So you want your brain to be engaged and you want to have a positive outlook, because that is going to help your physical body as well, because of the stress that's going to be caused if you don't slow down and rest. So I hope you've enjoyed the Facebook Live today. I'm going to be back here next Wednesday at 11 o'clock. And I hope you all have an amazing day. Take care, and we'll talk soon.